Happy Sunday, everybody. Before I start, this is going to be a long video. So please, get some coffee, some tea, a snack, a meal, something. I got a lot to say. I'll give you a little what's going to go on. I'm going to share some beautiful gifts that have been sent to me for my birthday. I am going to give an update on what's been going on, my absence, etc. I want to talk a little bit about what's been going on with YouTube and kind of what my thoughts are on it, kind of briefly. I'm not going to go into a ton of that. And also share with you some upcoming videos that I'm going to be making. So, but first, I'm going to start with all the lovely birthday wishes I've received. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. It is my birthday month. Y'all know I love the entire celebration over the span of the month. And what you're looking at right here is this beautiful little music box that was sent to me from Judy at VRBO's Nursery. Let me turn it on just briefly there. And I'll read to you inside the lid. It says, "You are a precious jewel to treasure forever." And then it has this beautiful butterfly on top. The base almost looks like a teacup without a handle. And it's glass, of course. I think you could hear that. Down here, it's called Whispering Wings by Lina Liu, L-I-U. This is The Waltz of the Flowers, is the song that's playing. It did come with a certificate of authenticity, which is upstairs. Anyway, it is a white background with some beautiful blue, and there's some little blue gems on the scallops on the edge. And then there's beautiful flowers in lavender and blue with, of course, the greenery. Just so beautiful. And the lid is blue, and on it is a three-dimensional butterfly that is showing some interest in having a little treat from this little blue flower. And the butterfly is blue with little blue gemstones on it and trimmed in gold. So I'm going to actually set that up here on my shelf for now. That is beautiful. And then I will show you, there's going to be some camera movement. Look how beautiful that is. Thank you so much, Judy. She sent some other things too, but I'm just going to share that one. And we are looking right now at sweet little Maximilian. He says, "Hi, Mommy. It's been so long. Kimberly's been hiding me from you." And sweet little Yona here, she's still looking for her mommy. I know I haven't, I've been MIA in social media. Part of that, a lot of it is because my husband always takes off. Our wedding anniversary is the week before my birthday. And so he always takes that time off. So I kind of disappear. So I'm so thankful to all the people who I got behind in responding to messages. I still have a couple more to catch up on, but I'm getting there. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. But I've been doing my best. I did have some, messages come through my website and stuff, so I'm really thankful everybody's been patient. But Yona is still looking for her mommy. That is one of my upcoming videos. I want to do a better video showing her, because when I showed her in Denver, when I watched that video back, I realized y'all saw her kind of like that. Like the top of her head was kind of cut off, but that's not going to be in today's video. But Yona is still looking for a mommy. The next thing I'm going to show you, because I want to put you back on the tripod for now, is a beautiful blanket that was sent to me from Angela. She hasn't made a video for a long time. I'm going to have to do it in parts because I want y'all to see it. I should have probably laid this out. Actually, let me kind of put y'all back there for a minute and see how much of this. I'm going to have to cover the babies. She had this beautiful photo blanket made for me. I'll kind of go across, I think, off the tripod. How about that? So some of the babies that she has adopted for me. The very center says, "God bless you, Kymberlee." And then there's some fun little friendship images on here. There's a teddy bear that says, "Friendship is a gift from God. Thank you for being my friend." That's to the left of "God bless you, Kymberlee." And then on the right it says, "From my heart to yours, lots of love and big hugs. I love you." Isn't that beautiful? And then in the top corner, this is her, oh, let me see if I get the names right. Levi Benjamin, I believe. That's Levi Benjamin, I believe. Yes, because that's her Levi. Because she also has my twin Levi, which has Levi's head and twin B's limbs. But this is her full Levi, I believe. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, Angela. There's an image of me. Here is, this was the very first baby she adopted from me, which is Shalom Grace, which is the Raleigh kit, which is my Zipporah. And then let me put y'all back on the tripod for a minute, and I'm going to try to fold. There's another row under that center row that I'm going to fold up so y'all can see. There we go. The very center is a purple heart that says happy birthday. And then on the left and the right is her Saskia kit that I painted. And his name is Solomon. Solomon, right? This is Solomon. Here I love his little finger up by his mouth. And over here he's having a little drink of milk. Isn't that so, so beautiful? It's super duper soft. The background is a very pale lavender with kind of a, not a fleur-de-lis, but like that kind of scrolly, leafy kind of look. It's so, so beautiful and so warm. I'm actually going to take it upstairs and use it. I'm going to put it in the living room. My husband, he was just blown away too. He's like, what an amazing gift. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Angela. Let me fold this up and set it off to the side here. And then I'm going to show you a couple more things in the nursery. And I also have a package to open here that arrived in my P.O. box. A little birdie called Herlanda told me a birdie told her there was something in my P.O. box. So I was finally able to pick it up on Friday. And today is Sunday. It's been, I don't know about y'all. I've said this all year. It's kind of been a crazy year for a lot of reasons. I just feel like everything right now is moving so fast and I can't keep up. There's just so much. I keep writing things down because I feel like my mental agenda is just ridiculous. I can't believe Thanksgiving is in 4 days and Christmas is a month away. I really think I just might set up my nativity this year. The thought right now, because I like to set up Christmas the day after Thanksgiving, and the thought right now of like setting up a tree and all the stuff I do in my house, I don't know. I just feel like, as much as I want this year to end, because I know 2020 is going to be absolutely amazing, it has to be after 2019, suddenly it's like I'm fast forward. It's like just woo. So anyway, now this I want to show you. I've actually had this for over a year. This was a gift from me last year from Amanda at Little Reborn Princess. And I saved the card. I just didn't know where to put it. I really wanted to hang it upstairs in the house, but I just couldn't find the right place, and I kept going back and forth. So I finally hung it here. It looks like it's right over the babies, and it is called Tree of Joy. So it is an orb in glass. It looks like is it mouth-blown glass? Let me look on here if it said. No, it doesn't say. Anyway, it's glass. And it is a clear glass that has, they're not polka dots. They're kind of like, I don't know what you would call that shape. Not quite a teardrop. Kind of like a smudged teardrop, I guess. Like an elongated teardrop. In yellow and lavender and blue. But if you can see on the inside, there is the shape in glass of a tree, and that's also yellow and lavender. And it says, the Tree of Joy, delight in the vibrant mix of life's simple pleasures. Like a tree bursting into life after a long winter, spread the joy you feel today with those around you. The Tree of Joy reminds us that performing small acts of kindness can help make the world a more joyful place. Isn't that fabulous? So it's actually hanging near my joy bubble. So I've already thanked her for it, but I had just finally hung it up. And then I'm going to show you something she sent me for my birthday, but let's pop here and let Zara say hi to her mommy, because she hasn't seen you for a long time either. But Amanda sent me one of her babies. This was, if you watched her channel, this was her Zuri. She is a partial silicone. I believe she's an Ashton Drake, and I believe she was called Beyonce. But Amanda named her Zuri, and I have kept her name, and I thought they could be the Z girls. We've got Zipporah and Zuri here together. Isn't she so adorable? So these two are quite the companions now. So I did pierce her ears, and put a little bling on her. I put a bracelet on her, and it was so funny. I was trying to decide. I laid her next to Zipporah and thought, what do I want to put on you? I had her just in a onesie, and I thought, oh, I think what Zipporah's wearing would look really beautiful on you. So this was on Zipporah, if you all remember in my last video. So I merged it over onto Zuri. Zipporah was so kind. What a welcome for her sister, right? To share her outfit. So anyway, there they are. Thank you so very much, Amanda. She's so adorable, and I'm so thankful to have her in my nursery. And now Zipporah has a pod mate. Y'all know I like my babies to have a little friend if possible. So they are just the best of sisters right now. So thank you so very much, Amanda, for adding this beautiful baby to my collection. And now we're going to go over here, and I'm going to get this, let me get my tripod. I'm going to get this package open from Herlanda. And I do have a scissor here. I also keep checking for Marita Winters to get a Denver Rose kit. As y'all know, I did paint a Denver Rose, and I'm going to paint one for myself for a keeper for my little Gabriel. So I did check. The last time I checked, I think, was Saturday, and so far she's still out of stock. I know other vendors do have her, but I would like to buy from Marita if possible. Let me bring my chair up here. I'm just trying to move the flaps so addresses don't show. Now let me adjust my camera here. Oh look, lavender and green together. I love those colors together. Aren't they beautiful? You see the blanket under on my table here is lavender and green. It says, "Happy birthday, Kymberlee." Oh, look how beautiful that is. It says, "A very happy birthday to you." All right, I'm going to read the inside by myself here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Herlanda. I will send you a message and respond to what you wrote. Oh, that made me a little verklempt. I have to tell you all, I cried the ugly cry a couple times over my birthday. Oh, look at this. Milano double dark chocolate. I don't think I've had a double dark chocolate. I've had Milano cookies before, but they've never had double dark chocolate. Oh, my husband and I like to do movie trays. Sometimes at night, instead of having dinner, I'll make a tray with, cheese and crackers and different kinds of fruits and nuts, and I'll generally put something sweet on there. These I will be putting on there. Oh, what are these? Oh, sea salt soiree, intense dark Ghirardelli chocolate. I've not had these either. Dark chocolate with sea salt and roasted almonds. From bean to bar. Oh, I love that. Oh, yum. These will stay down here for while I'm painting. And what's this little, it's like, oh, a snowflake puzzle. The festive brain teaser with a chilly little twist. Oh, I love these kind of things. This mini snowflake puzzle is perfect festive fun for the whole family. See who can take it apart and then rebuild it without using the solution sheet. Oh, beautifully crafted from wood. Oh, I gotta open. Let me see where's my scissor? Oh, right here under the card. I want to look at a piece. How fun is that? I love puzzles, and I especially love brain teaser puzzles. This is totally me. And I hope I'll figure it out quickly, and then I can take it apart and say to my husband, okay, you do it. I love these things. I actually still have from my childhood. I forget what it was called. It was a set of different shapes that could be put together. You had to, oops, don't rip the box. There's a little flappy, I cut the stickers, but they didn't do anything. So there's a little flappy, but anyway, you made a rectangle, and there were many ways. So I had a piece of graph paper, and anytime I came up with a new solution, I drew it. Oh, look at this. All right, let me lay the solution there. I don't want to see that. Look how beautiful that is. Oh, that is gorgeous. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun with this. All right. I'm not going to put it back in the box. I'm just going to lay it here with my card for a minute. Okay, now, oh, there's more tissue. Let's move the box. Something softy in here. I have to tell you about my birthday in a minute. Oh, look how beautiful this is. Oh, I love scarves. I love scarves. This is so beautiful, Herlanda, and very soft. It is a knit scarf. And it has, let's see, it's like a rainbow. There's orange, yellow, but the yellow is like a mustard color. And then there's kind of a, not quite a denim blue, but a darker blue, and then a light, I don't know what you would call that. A very pretty blue, and then a light blue, and then a darker blue, and then a purple and a red. Oh, that's beautiful. And then each of the ends has a tassel of the yarn they used. That is beautiful. I will for sure use this. I have found myself, I like to use different scarves for different coats. So I have a black coat right now that I don't have a scarf to go with, and this will be perfect. So let's lay the scarf and all my delicious goodies. Where's my fun puzzle? Oh, I'm going to love that. And then my cards. So these are my treasures from Sweet Herlanda. Thank you so much, Herlanda. That was so, so very kind of you. Oh, I am so beyond blessed, y'all. You just... Everybody who sent me messages, and just, even if you didn't, and you follow me and you're a friend, I just thank you so very much for the joy you bring to my life. And I truly am a beyond blessed person. I really, really am. I will briefly tell you, my mom and husband threw a party for me. We went to Chicago for my birthday weekend. And it was so, this is where I cried the ugly cry, because some of my nanny children were there who I keep in touch with them, but I haven't seen some of them for a couple years. So when I walked in and I started like scanning the room to see who was there, and my eyes, once my brain registered what my eyes had seen as I passed a couple of them, nobody else in the room existed. I like went over and was like crying, and they were crying, and oh, it was just, oh, it was such a blessing. I had an amazing birthday, and oh, the cake was from my favorite bakery, and it was chocolate cake with chocolate buttercream frosting, and the filling was like a chocolate mousse. Oh, so good. Anyway, it was just such a beautiful, beautiful birthday. And then we stayed for the weekend, and a bunch of us went to breakfast the next day. And then in that afternoon, went to the antique mall. My mom and I went and did some shopping. I got together with some other people, some other family who couldn't make the party on Saturday. We went to dinner on Sunday. So it was just a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Anyway, so what else did I say I was going to share? So like I said, we were, my husband was off work, so we have, just enjoyed our time and gotten some stuff done around the house. And I would love to say I got fully caught up on like sleep and stuff, but like I said, I just feel everything is in life right now is propelling so quickly. But yeah, anyway, so let's see. Oh, the whole YouTube thing. I did a lot of research. I read through everything on the FTC, everything YouTube sent me. If there was like blue wording that you could click on to read something else. So I actually spent part of my vacation doing that. And I really wanted to understand it. I didn't want to make any quick decisions. I am a researcher. That's what I do. I didn't want to, be afraid for my channel, but I also didn't want to, just do something quickly. And I just kept thinking about it. And I was watching some videos that lawyers had put up, which I really appreciated those. And they were sharing links to the FTC where you could, write something to them. There's also a petition you can sign. If you guys haven't done those things, I would encourage you to do so. But I was really like wanting to understand it and wrestling with what to do kind of thing and how to phrase my I knew I was going to write something to the FTC. It is our right in this country to, speak for ourselves. And so I was struggling with I marked my channel, no, it's not for children, because it's not. And I then, of course, came to the understanding that there's this like algorithm or whatever, bots in the background, whatever they're called, that basically is judging your channel on your thumbnails and your titles of your videos. Well, of course, my thumbnails, and it's not just like from the new date forward, it's all the way back in your channel. So if I were to elect to do it based upon a per video basis, that means I now have to go back through my entire history and decide. But of course, many of my thumbnails show a doll or dolls, and many of my titles have the word doll, reborn baby doll, reborn doll, whatever, in the title. So yes, of course, it looks like maybe a child would click on it. I thought a great way to combat it, back when all this started a few weeks ago, I went into, I don't do this as a norm, but I went into my analytics, and 100% of my audience is female. And the age bracket was something like 45 to 54, 100% of my audience or something, which I think is a little off because I know people younger than 45 watch me, but most of the people I would say are mid-20s to 60s and 70s, so whatever. But I thought, well, I'm going to screenshot this. I'm going to check it every week for the next few months, and then if they ever come to me and say, well, we flagged your video, I would then have this running history of my audience. So I could say, well, okay, yes, your bot picked that up. Because the other thing I saved is when I was going through all of that emails from YouTube, one of the things I had clicked on was the if your video gets flagged and you disagree. So I saved that so I would have the steps in order to basically say, please re-review my video or whatever. And so anyway, I'm trying to fix Eeyore here. Eeyore needs a better spot, right? I gotta get rid of that tag. I don't like that. Anyway, so I need to put something down there so Eeyore can perch higher, right? Anyway, so I had saved all that thinking, okay, so I can, because to me, I feel personally, if I say, yes, my channel content is created for children, I feel like I'm being forced to lie. Yes, I have dolls on my channel, but my content, my dialogue, while it wouldn't matter if a child would listen to me, they'd probably be bored to death and click out. My content is not geared toward children. But in order to say yes, if I choose yes, my channel is for children, you're not allowed, not only do you then lose all those things like comments, likes, dislikes, the thing that majorly annoys me is that I will no longer show up in my subscribers' feed. Nobody will know when I make a video unless I go onto Instagram and Facebook and say, hey guys, I uploaded a video. What was I going to say? Sorry, my brain, the train just left the station. So anyway, I just wasn't comfortable with that. But if you say, yes, your channel is for children, you're not allowed to suggest anything. Oh, yes, so I said you were going to lose all this stuff. You also don't have end cards because, of course, you're posting other of your videos, but that's now suggestive to a child. You're giving them a suggestion to go watch something. So you lose all that. So I did go through, I spent quite a bit of time, went all the way back to years ago when I started on YouTube, and I privatized quite a few of my videos. Anything that had to do with essential oils, all my travel videos, anything that I thought if a child would watch it might be a bit too mature for them, or, I would hate for a child to live in a household where their mom has essential oils and say, oh, well, Kymberlee suggested, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't want that. So I did all that because now I'm thinking, okay, I need to market. Yes, my channel is for children, but it's still just, was irking me because I feel like I'm being forced to lie. So I did compose a message. It's anonymous on the FTC. I just didn't feel like my name needed to be out there. But I had this idea, and I don't know whether they'll listen to me or not. I don't know. It says on there they're all being read. And I do know that they have kind of They are taking some things into consideration. One of the lawyers I've been watching posted a video yesterday. I think it was yesterday. It was either yesterday or Friday. Anyway, I watched it, and he's talking about that there was this other option we could have been given, but they chose not to put it up, which was that your channel was a general channel, meaning anybody of any age could watch it, which, you know, would be very nice. I don't know how that would affect analytics. But anyway, the whole debacle is because of children under the age of 13. They're running cookies. They're keeping track of what they're doing on the internet so that commercials can be geared towards them. So I personally, at my adult age, don't like that. It really creeps me out because I'm a researcher. And so when I'm like researching a product, let's say, and I'm trying to find the best version of that product, then for the next few weeks, whenever I'm anywhere else, it'll pop up like ads for that type of product. And it's like, seriously, stop this. I don't like it. So anyway, so I wrote, we had 5,000 characters on the FTC, and I think I had like 20 left. I really wanted to take advantage and express my point of view. So I wrote them, and my suggestion was, I did state that I'm a doll collector and a reborn artist, and while I do have dolls on my channel, they are not made for children. They're works of art. My audience is 100% female. I put the age bracket. My content is not for children. I feel like I'm being forced to lie. But I said, in an effort to make it, instead of yes, my channel is for children, no, my channel is not for children, why can't we choose our audience? Give us the age breakdown of whatever your analytics are. However you're deeming my little bracket there, why can't we check a box? And then you can cross-reference it with our true analytics. So somehow you create an algorithm that if I choose my main audiences between, let's say there's several boxes. Let's say I choose the 24 to 30 and the 30 to 40. You know what I'm saying? You check all the boxes that are applicable to you. And then none of us have cookies running in the background. Ads are then determined by your audience. And I said, much like Saturday morning cartoons. Saturday morning cartoons have commercials for children, toys, snacks, all the things children love. But grown adults, I said men, watch cartoons. And so you don't change those commercials for the minority of your audience, which is some adults. You gear them toward children because that's who your main audience is. So if you know my target age, then my commercials would be relevant to my audience. So I don't know if they'll like my idea or not. It's probably a whole lot of work. I don't understand computers and creating algorithms and how all that's done. And obviously they have done the work for what they currently have. So, but it was just a suggestion. And then I said, then none of us have cookies running in the background. All of us can keep our channels as they are. The commercials are relevant to our audience. And I said something, and then I did bring up, where's the parental responsibility and all this. I said, I understand that's not what this is about. However, somebody is giving these children the devices with which they're watching, and if they weren't, then there would be no, I didn't use the word spying. I can't remember what I used, but that wouldn't be there. Nobody would be tracking what the children are doing. So there has to be some accountability in that, but I understand that's not what this is about. It is because YouTube did not comply with COPPA when they first started all those years ago. And I do know some of the ladies have already left. I don't know if they're still watching. I saw that Lulu and Nicole, and then I saw Gail, her goodbye video, I think was yesterday, that they're heading over to Vimeo. My thought on that, I'm not saying it's a terrible thing, but because this is not a YouTube issue, it is an FTC issue, which is a government thing. My feeling is the same things are going to apply over there at some point. I don't know how they're set up. I have not really done a lot of research into Vimeo or any other platforms. I did look at one called, I believe it's called VRBO, VRBO, only because I was thinking of, they have like a simple system for transferring your YouTube videos over there. I do not have backups of my videos, and most of them I'm okay with that. The ones I would love to keep are my photo shoot videos. So I thought about transferring them all over there, but I don't understand yet if I can like have them private over there. I think I can. I I just don't know, because there was talk about channels being completely shut down, and if that happens, then I lose all my videos, even if they're private, is my understanding. So I don't know that to be true. I don't understand all of it. So anyway, but I just feel like because it's a government thing, if there's a lot of migration to other sites, this is just my thinking, you can disagree, but my thinking is either those people are already compliant with COPA, and I don't know because I've not done the research, or if they are not, those same rules are going to apply. That's all going to be paid attention to. So I'm trying to make what I already know how to use work. And at this point, I still have my channel marked. No, it's not for children. Excuse me. I should have swallowed sooner. Because I'm waiting to see. I mean, we still have time. The deadline's not here yet, so I'm still hoping that the FTC will listen to all of us. There has been a lot of, people talking about this. So, we do live in a society where our voice does count, and hopefully they are going to listen to some of what people are saying. I don't really stand to lose anything. I don't, make an income off of YouTube. Like I said, for me, I just don't like that those who want to see my videos will no longer see me in their subscription feed. And if you watch a lot of channels, to remember to go to each individual channel, because you're not going to know when something's posted. That's what bothered me the most. So anyway, those are my handful of, my 2 cents worth on that. There's a whole lot more, but I won't bore you. I'm already at 31 minutes. So anyway, so some upcoming videos I would like to make. I have a kit review I would like to do that arrived maybe a week and a half. It was during our vacation, which I'll share the story of that when I want to do a kit review. I also want to make that video that I talked about during Denver's box packing about a specific pacifier I'm looking for. Let's see, what else did I want to do? There was another one. Anyway, but I have some upcoming videos that I really want to do. Oh, the one about Yona. I would like to share a bit more about Yona. And hopefully she'll find her mommy. She would love to go home for Christmas, but we never know. But her mommy, whether they're here for a day or months, I always know their right mommy will find them. Right, Yona? But right now she's enjoying being snuggled up with Maximilian. I'm giving her a little foot rub down here. Bless her. She's so sweet. Oh, my word. There are several new kits coming out that I've been looking at, and I'm really excited about. It was kind of a lull there for a while. There weren't too many kits that called to me. I know many people love lots of kits that don't call to me, but now there are several coming out that I'm super, super excited about. And I am painting. I did, of course, while my husband was off work. I did not paint, but I'm only working on one baby right now. I would love to finish this baby before the end of the year. I don't know if that'll happen or not. Just kind of depends on life and everything else that's going on. My goal this year was 20 babies. But y'all remember I had the issue of the water down here, and I lost nearly 4 months of painting. I think it was about 3 months and 3 weeks or something. So I haven't even counted how many babies I've made this year, but nowhere near 20. The first year I set a goal for myself, right? See? Make a plan. What is that saying? You make a plan and God laughs? So anyway. Oh, that was the other thing, now that I'm speaking of a quote. Back to the FTC. One of the things I put in my message was, whatever happened to the saying of, do not judge a book by its cover. Your algorithm is judging my content on a thumbnail and a title. And I don't think that's fair. So anyway, but I'm not going to get back into all that. So anyway, so that's what's going on over here. I'm just trying to think, what else did I say I was going to talk about? Anyway, but thank you so very much, everybody, for all of your love and support. Thank you to everybody who sent me birthday wishes, and to all my friends out there. Your friendship is the best gift of all. I so love and appreciate all my friends that I've met in this community, and I just truly am beyond blessed. And let's show that little nugget. Anyway, Virginia started making some videos again. She got well, I don't want to spoil it. She got a baby back that she used to have. Congratulations, Virginia. I have been watching videos, and not a lot, I'll be honest. I didn't watch much while my husband was off work. The ones I was watching were the ones to do with all the FTC and COPA. But I have watched some videos in the last couple days while I've been painting, and I've been watching some great documentaries as well. Oh, and we started watching this new series on Amazon. I'm going to get the name wrong. It's The Truth About, or The Truth Behind, or something with truth, the Harry Colbert affair. Very interesting, actually. Intriguing. Not for children. Anyway, but yeah, so that is what's going on here at Kymberlee's Cocoon, and really looking forward to 2020 and what it's going to bring for everyone, my personal life, my business, everything. So looking forward to a great new year. And I know that's a little premature. We've got a few more weeks to go, but I'm really, trusting that 2020 is going to be even more amazing. It has to be more amazing than 2019. Everyone who I know in my life, like who I actually talk to, 2019 has been a trying year. So we're almost done, everybody. All right, everybody. I think that's all I was going to say in this video, but hopefully I'll be able to make some more videos in the coming week, and they'll be shorter than this. But yeah, I really want to make those videos. It's just finding the time. A lot of the stuff is personal, so I'm not going to share it on here, but nothing terrible. It's just, time really doesn't feel like it's mine these days. And sometimes I feel like I'm in a gerbil on one of those little spinning wheels. And I'm moving very fast, but I'm not going anywhere. So, but that's part of life. We all have those periods of our life, and none of us are exempt from that. So we just do the best we can and do what we can while we're on that little treadmill, for lack of a better word. And, oh, speaking of which, it's not a treadmill, but I got my husband for our anniversary, which I'm getting to use too, an inversion table. Oh my word. That thing is so amazing. It really is. It took me a while, I'll be honest. I am not the most graceful person. I trip on air. And so I love roller coasters, so I thought, well, I'm going to get on this machine. It's going to be so cool. An inversion table, basically, you tip upside down. It's to help you. I got it for my husband for back pain. It's to help you with, and you can do different things on it. When you're upside down, you can turn and reach across so that you're pulling the muscles on your back, whatever. But you set it for your height, and then you're just supposed to tip back, and you control it with your arms. So if you have it set correctly, as soon as you lean back on it, once you lock your feet in, you lean back. It takes you to where you're up and down, and then it tips you immediately back to laying like this. And then based on you moving your arms, you slowly tip upside down, and then you move your arms forward to come back up. Well, I was great at the going upside down, but I wasn't coming back up. So I had to play around with different heights, and I actually have it set for an inch shorter than I am, and then I can control it. So, and it does say it might not be your actual height. So I had to play with it for a while. I went up an inch, I went down an inch. It didn't work the first couple times. I went down 2 inches, 3 inches, and just finally I got it right. So that is really, really lovely. And anyway, I don't know why I got off on that, but all right, everybody. I think that's all I was going to share in this video. I guess it's not as long as I thought it would be. Maybe I talked really fast, probably. So we have a little joy tree, and I'm going to go up here to our joy bubble. Oh, and the middle of my birthday table had, my mom made all different size like these, but they have a little, I think it was gold, maybe it was silver, they're upstairs in a bag. There were joy bubbles on the table. It was really, really beautiful. She decorated beautifully. Anyway, everybody, remember each and every day to find at least one thing to be joyful about. always choose joy. Thank you so very much for stopping by. I really, really appreciate it. And we will get through this thing, this YouTube thing. I really think that I think we'll be all right. I really think they're listening to us, and something is going to work out. I don't know what the right verbiage I want there. But anyway, let's all rally together for now and do our best. And please, if you have not written something on the FTC, please, please, please go do so. I really think they're listening to us. Like I said, I stayed anonymous. They gave me like a receipt number after I submitted it, and you could put your email address. I didn't do that because I didn't know what they wanted it for. And I did click on where it said to put your name. I clicked on the little, it was like a blue eye for information, and it said that if you put your name, they would post it, and I didn't feel comfortable with that. So I didn't know if the same was true of the email address, so I elected not to put it. But I did screenshot my little receipt number in case, I don't know why, but I did, just for a history, I suppose. But anyway, I'm getting off on another tangent. So, all right, everybody, remember, find some joy today. And again, thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye.